What's going on, guys? This is Andy Royalty, physical therapist with the Royal Treatment, and in today's episode we're going to discuss the importance of your ability to turn your neck and how that affects your golf swing. Stay tuned. All right, so I know we've talked about, in previous episodes, we've talked about the importance of flexibility in the golf swing. And so a couple of those components we've talked about is the importance of the middle of the back of the thoracic spine. The flexibility component of being able to rotate is really important, as well as being able to rotate through the hips. But we haven't talked about what's really important as well, is your ability to rotate the neck. You should have about 70 to 80 degrees of rotation to either side. The reason neck rotation is really important is because when we go ahead and address the ball, and we're a right-handed golfer, and we go to rotate to the right in our backswing, our neck is actually relatively rotating to the left. If we don't have the ability to rotate all the way to the left and it's just really stiff, it'll actually limit our ability to rotate our thoracic spine or our trunk if we can't rotate the neck all the way. And so what ends up happening is we end up with a limited rotation or a backswing, or we do get rotation through the backswing, but we lose eye contact with the ball. And that's really important when you're hitting the golf ball, is you need to have good vision, both eyes, well on the ball. Okay? I want to go over a good exercise for you that is going to be great to work on that neck rotation. So if you grab a pillowcase at home, what can happen is, the muscles around this area can be really tight in the neck, limiting your ability to rotate, but also people that have that C posture that we've talked about, it causes our thoracic spine to flex, and then in order to look at the horizon or our surroundings, we have to then extend the neck. And when you extend the neck, it actually locks down the joints a little bit to where you're not able to rotate very well, okay? So the underlying problem there is just getting you in a more upright posture. Some people that work on just extending that thoracic spine with some foam rolling techniques or different things that we've talked about in previous episodes, then you don't have to feel like you're in a nice extended position through the neck. If you're nice and upright, you can actually unlock some of these joints, and that can usually unlock the neck to where you're able to rotate more. But sometimes you can have soft tissue restrictions through those muscles, but also joint limitations, just stiffness through those joints that are limiting your ability to rotate. So you'll take a pillowcase at home, you'll wrap it around the back of your neck, right around the base of the neck. And what you'll do to be able to rotate to the left, you're just going to anchor the left arm down onto the pec area, and you're going to take this right side, you're going to rotate it across the nose and turn your neck at the same time. Okay, nice and easy. And when you're first doing this, I would recommend just holding for a second or two and then coming right back, going back and forth. And then I would actually go to the other side too. So I would do about 20 to 30 times to the left and 20 to 30 times to the right, just working on getting those joints mobilizing. And that pillowcase is just going to provide a little bit of extra stretch, and it's going to help perform a little bit of what we call joint mobilizations to that area. That's going to help loosen up that neck. So I would do a few days of 20 to 30 times to each side, and then you can start to up it a little bit more by holding the stretch for 1 to 2 minutes, and make sure you're breathing too at the same time. If you felt like this was a beneficial exercise, or you felt like this video was helpful, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me at andy@theroyaltreatment.physio. Y'all have a great week.